Okay, welcome back. I made a few changes. For one, I got 2 new figures in the mail. I finally got the dwarf Heroquest figure here, and so I'll be replacing this awesome D&D dwarf with the official Heroquest dwarf action miniature. And I got a femur, which is pretty cool. Got them on eBay for a decent price. So, what has happened? So the barbarian went south, and guess what? As soon as he's headstrong. He went through the door, and he fell into a pit. So I'm gonna put that. He's down here. I don't want to go too far down. It's right behind that door. And barbarian, says the wizard. Are you all right? Quiet, wizard. There's a pit I fell into. Ah, ha, ha, ha. They all laugh. Ah, laugh, I'm hurt. So he lost a hit point, or body point, and he gets back up, but he goes back through the door. Actually, let me roll his movement. Alright, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1, 2. So he gets out of the way. Dwarf! Go and see if you can get around that. So the dwarf, well, let's see what happens here. That's a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the elf. The elf is going to follow suit. 6, 7, 8. He'll just go right behind the elf. And the wizard. Well, the wizard would be right behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Alright. So it's barbarian. Let's see. So I'm going to have the dwarf go through. And let's take a look at the rules for knowing that there's a pit there. He can disarm it. Let me double check that. Okay, after reading the instructions, I don't think you can really disarm a pit trap once it's already open. So the dwarf kind of says to the barbarian, how about we look for a secret door first? And that's what he's going to do. And so we search for a secret door. No secret doors. I'm searching no secret doors in sight. So this whole room, nada. Alright. He's going to go for it. 4, 5. 1, 2. So he's going to go at an angle. And he's going to roll. If he gets on anything other than a skull, he makes it. Oh, and he takes damage. He falls. Ah. Psh. Now, what I did come up with in the meantime, between sessions here, between rooms, or between sessions, came up with these index cards. Big index cards. I think they're 4x6, but they're a lot more portable, easier to manage than the big, an 8.5 by 11. So they got all their stats right here. He's at 4. I'll put him at 3. And so he's going to use the rest of his turn to get out of there. The elf is going to move up, but he's going to wait. He rolls a 5. And I think the rest of them are going to wait too. So the dwarf gets out, he climbs out. And roll for the dwarf. His movement is 4, yeah, he gets out of there. Let's see what happens next. Alright, he is going to search for a secret door down there. Sorry, my camera isn't holding still enough. There we go. He's going to search for a door. Let's see what he finds. No secret doors in sight. So, that was a bit of a waste. So I think what we're going to try to do, we're going to backtrack where we came from and see if we can find any other secret doors that'll lead us to our main objective. Although we killed the fire mage, the game isn't giving me like, well done, you win. So there's more to this dungeon than meets the eye. Okay, after wandering around a bit, they backtracked and found some secret doors, and going through some couple rooms that were empty, the barbarian spots at the end of this corridor a skeleton, but he still has some movement left. So what he's going to do, he's going to go over here and see what the skeleton does. The dwarf is right there. It's 3. 1, 2. So they're kind of laying a trap for the skeleton to come get them. And before this, I had the elf hand off a healing potion to the barbarian to use, but he hasn't used it yet. So the elf is going to get behind the dwarf right there. And the wizard is just going to get behind everybody as usual. 1, 2. So, right there is fine. Alright, let's see what happens next here. Yep. So, the skeleton comes running up and attacks. Let's see. I want to say it takes a swipe at the barbarian. And here we go. 2 attack dice. Oh no, 2 skulls. So the barbarian has 3 defense dice. He's got to... Whew. He's got to block this. He's got the helmet. He blocks 1. Takes some damage there. It's barbarian's turn. Barbarian's bleeding. Down to 2 body points. He takes a stab at it. Ha ha ha. With his bulky broadsword. See what happens here. Huh. 2 hits. 2 hits. Which I don't think the skeleton can block. Oh, he can. He's got 2 defense dice. Let's see if the skeleton blocks. So he got 1 body point though. Oh. I'll roll that. Okay, yep. And it's not able to block. And it falls to the ground, bashed. And to a heap of bones and dust. And yeah, let's see what happens next. Now the barbarian can move around. Let's see. There's nobody that way, north. He's going to look for traps. Search for traps. He's going to move forward. 5, 6. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a hallway going down that way. Nothing. There's nothing down there. And nothing has been activated. No traps. So I'm going to bring out the rest of the guys here. 6, 1, 2, 3. I'll follow them up. One, 2, 3. Yep. And the wizard's going to stay back as usual. But he had a high movement roll. Alright, so what's going to happen next? I'm going to have the barbarian search for secret doors. No secret doors in sight. Alright. I'll say that's the end of this turn. I think that, I don't know, when you look for secret doors, is you take the secret door, look for, that's your whole turn, or you get to do that and move. I'll have to check after this video. Nobody else can really move yet, so it's back on the barbarian. The barbarian is going to go further east to see if there's any more enemies. 7, 8. Goes further down, and there's nobody around the corner, but there's a hallway going to the right, and in this room there's a doorway that goes into this room. He suspects there could be a big some kind of monster in there, or more skeletons. So let's see what happens in the next video. Thanks for watching.